Alright, how's it going, guys? Welcome back to K2. And I got our glass, our stone brick, and our quartz to silicon all changed over to electric furnaces. And I moved our circuit builds down yonder here. So they're now out of the way up there. And have them rerouted up here, and I think it looks a lot nicer, a lot cleaner. We also have the rare metal down here on the belt. And today we're going to work on concrete. And it's kind of funny because we just had a discussion in the live stream for the vanilla the other day about if I ever make reinforced concrete. Because in Factorio's Ultimate Wisdom, you only get a 10% boost at the cost of, I do believe it's steel plates in vanilla. In here, it's 5 iron beams, which 10% is not much for that cost. And so, no, I never make reinforced concrete. Well, today, we're going to make reinforced concrete because we now have black reinforced plates, which take 5 steel beam and reinforced concrete, but it gives you a boost of walking speed to 175. There's also light, but hey, it's black. I like black. All right, so we have gotten the processing ores done while I was doing these things, so we're going to look into that soon. We also have lithium processing here, the air purification. I'm just going to start working my way down through these. But let's look at our concrete. So we're going to need stone brick, which we have right here. We're going to need water. And we're going to need iron ore. And so I think what we're going to do is we're going to build this right over here in this general area above our circuits, because unlike normal, I am going to put this on the belt, but I am not going to use that water line we have over there. I'm going to bring in a fresh one from over here. Let's see. And I should still have a wind turbine right there that I can use to run it. We're going to hook this up, say there. So let's run this on over here. That's way too close because this needs to sit right there. And we'll get us a wind turbine. And we're going to need a electric pole. Alright, so that'll take care of that part. Now, we're going to set all of these to regular concrete. I may end up adding a few more. We'll see how fast this goes. But there's our water. And if we do something along these lines, yeah, that's going to be an issue. But not if I do it like this. Alright. So that'll give us our stone brick. And how much stone brick do we need for this? Only 5. Alright, so we're going to do that. But then let me get the iron ore, which I'm trying to decide where I want to run this at. Now we're going to take it out right here on this side. And I don't want to run it through this area, but I need to get it to here. So I think I'm going to run it over and up alongside there, because there shouldn't be anything going in that area. I'm just going to bring it right on over, somewhat close to where this copper is. If we need to move that a little bit later, it'll be fine. And then we can just cross this right over here. That's too damn close, because we're going to have this come in down here. Okay, that'll work for that. Then we can do this on the top for the stone brick, and then out, and we'll run right up alongside there for the concrete, because we will need this going up to the belt for when we need to do well, things that take concrete. Let's see what we actually have in here that uses concrete. Hazard concrete, reinforced concrete, artillery turrets will use them, centrifuge, fusion reactor, nuclear reactor, rocket silos. So yeah, we're definitely going to need that for some things. And let's see. Pop one of those on each side, and then we can do this, and that'll take care of that part. Now we want to make reinforced concrete, which this takes 10 seconds to craft. This takes 15 seconds. So we can do this. And that's going to take water as well. So we'll just move this back 1 block. And then we'll take this up to here. And we'll run this across the top. And then the only other thing I need is iron beams. Let's go ahead and run this on up. Yep, that'll work perfectly. And I'm going to go ahead and put it right here. Actually, can I move this over? Yeah, I can move it down. All right, let's move it down. Leave 2 belt gap. And there we go. That'll take care of that. So now we have concrete up here for when we need it. And this is for that Immersite stuff, whatever the heck that is. So now we need to get iron beams, and if I remember correctly, this was steel beams. So I'm going to go ahead and bring both of those down. And we're going to bring them down right here. We're going to do this. And we'll have... we don't need a red one. Do that. And then we're going to have to do this. Alright, for this one, we're going to have to do it like here. There we go. That'll get our steel beams down there. And now if we run this right across, let's see, this is going to go here. So we're going to run this across right here. And then for our plates, we don't need water for that. Do it like this. And now the only issue I have is I didn't think about exactly how the hell I'm getting this shit out of here. Which is a problem. That's a major problem. I need to move this up a block. Alright, so let's cut all of this. Give me a second while I get this all moved. Alright, they finally got it out of here. So now we need to go up 1. That's still going to connect. So then we need to do this. And then we need to do that. Which means we need to move this over 1. And I know this is bugging the hell out of somebody that I'm using red and yellow belts there. Shut up, I don't care. Alright, so that, we'll put that in there. And now we can do this. And that's where it will come out at, which we will then run up and on top here. And then we'll have the output of that go that way. There we go. There's our reinforced. And then we can do this. And we'll have that put into one of our storage chests here. We'll hook up the wire. We'll tell it to keep, let's see, about 500 of those in there. And that'll work. There we go. So we now have this that we can change out all of our stone brick for, which will let us move a lot faster, and well, it looks nice. Now, is this actually going to go faster than the reinforced? Yeah, it only takes 5 seconds to craft, where that takes 15. Wait a minute, how many of these do we get? We get 10 of those, and it takes 20 of them. Okay, so the fact that I made 4 of those is a little bit overkill. I can always make more of these if we need to, but this isn't something I'm going to need but tons of all the time. So I'm not really worried about it. And I can just do this, and then they will change it out as it is necessary, as they get it. And oh yeah, that moves a lot faster. Alright, so our lithium processing is done. This will give us lithium batteries. We'll go ahead and get that started. And now, while we're here, since I haven't found the time to do it yet, and I really want to get it done for when we need it, let's go ahead and in this little area right here where we took out our science, I'm going to start making our steel pipes and stuff. Alright, so large storage tanks, I'm not too worried about making at the moment, but they're going to take the stuff that we're making. Let's start with the steel pipe, and then we're going to want, well, let's go ahead and do 3 steel pipe. You know, we have steel right there. Why bring up another thing when we have one literally sitting right there? So we can just go, we'll have 3 of these made into steel pipe. And then we'll have those come out like that. And we'll put this one here, which will be for the curved steel, the underground steel pipe. And we'll do that. Now, why did I do that when I can do it like this? There we go. And then we want to get our pump, which is going to take beam, gear, pipe, and engine. And what is it the engine takes? I want to make those over here. Iron gear, iron pipe, and iron plate. Just debating on if I want to bring those in from over here, which I'm thinking I do. Yeah, let's go ahead and just do this. Because most of the rest of this stuff isn't going to be changing. And then we can put this here. And no. We're going to put this over on this side. And then we can just bring this down right here, which will be fine. Put that in there. Do that there, and then we need to get the beams and the gears on this one. And then we need that over one. There we go. And let's use a big one for this one. There we go. That'll take care of that. Now we want to do this just in case we need these for something. I don't know when, but at some point I'm figuring we might want to use these. So that, and we'll just tell it to keep 50 of them, and then we'll do the same with the regular ones right here next to it. We'll hook that up, and we'll do the same thing. We'll tell this to do 100 of them. Make sure we set the filters so nothing else can get put in there. And then we'll do one for the pumps as well. That way if we need them, we have them available. We shouldn't need more than probably 10 of those made. Alright, our lithium sulfur batteries are done. We'll start on the air purification. Alright, now that takes care of all of that stuff. So yeah, we might as well go ahead and make that. There might be something come up that we need it for. So let's just put this here. We'll do that. And then it's going to need the pipe, the beam, and the plate. So like that. And then we can take this, literally just run it right along like that. We can have this output right there. I can copy and paste that up here. Once I get the line on it, pop that in right there. And now we'll set this for the large steel tank. And that as well. And we got that for 50, which we're going to knock that down to 10 because I'm seriously doubting we're going to need anywhere near that many of those. And then we also have the huge one, which again, we might as well do here. We have the technology. There we go. And then we can just pop this up. And that goes in there. And that takes care of all that. So now if we need them, we have them. No big deal. And we'll go ahead and do the thing. Set that for the huge. Set that for the huge. And we'll tell this one we want 10 as well. So there we go. We now have huge tanks, which are 200k. We have the large, which is 50k. And we already had the iron, which is 25k. So I will probably at some point take one of the huge ones and trade it out for our oil when we start bringing oil in through trains. Actually, we're just sitting on that oil right now, so I may go ahead and throw one of those huge tanks. Yeah, screw it, let's do it. Because at some point we're going to start using lots and lots of oil when we start using lots and lots of plastic. So there's no reason not to. And I like this one because it's got the nice straight build. You don't have to worry about it coming off at weird corners. Alright, I'm just going to pop that right there. And then we can just do that and that. And there we go. It can start filling it up. And then if we have a train come in, we can just pump it right in there in the side. That will work great. And I still need to get all of this cleared out of here. They're kind of not needed. Alright, so I think our next one we're going to work on changing over our ore processing to that new one that we just got done, where we make our enriched iron, copper, and rare metal. And then that'll give us the dirty water as well. So that will be our next one. We'll have to take a look at how we're doing that. And look at that, we've got 240 some of that already. So I can continue to fix my pathing here so we can get around a little bit better. Alright, so that'll be it for today. Y'all have a good one. And I will see you next time. And I completely messed that up. Ignore that.